The United Kingdom. Arguably the greatest air force in the Second World War. Yes, shots will be fired today. The best or good or adequate, it doesn't matter. But you can definitely agree the contribution of the RAF in World War II was absolutely massive. The United Kingdom was a massive floating airbase for the Allies to do strategic bombing operations into Germany. This airbase will now contain the greatest fighters known to mankind. And using the very latest expansion, Arms Against Tyranny, have you got it? Please tell me below in the comments. You can get access to the MIO, the Military Industrial Organization, and access to the Supermarine. See that? It increases agility by 10%. Agility is an incredibly important stat for dogfighting planes, but we're not going to care about that today. We're going to go into details, and we're going to have a little look at this. What is this? Interceptor plus 50% air attack. I have got confirmation for the devs. This is 10 times higher than it should be. It should just be plus 5%. But that's not all. If you take a look at this one too, this one is also plus 50%. That means we can double the amount of air attack damage that a single plane can do. Never mind making a plane optimized for agility and dogfighting ability. We're just going to outgun them with raw firepower. Wait. Did you hear that? Time for Thunder. War Thunder is a free-to-play game for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. It has some of the most comprehensive vehicle combat ever made, with over 2,000 tanks, planes, helicopters, and even to my surprise, ships. Every vehicle has been put into the game with incredible detail, using the like-for-like components of their actual real vehicles. PvP battles are, in a word, extreme. Jump in, play with your friends, experience the battlefield with friends. You can take this as deep as you want, with many varying levels of playstyle. Laid back, non-competitive, with randoms online, got it. Competitive, online, PvP, white knuckle rides. Oh yeah, we got that. Whatever experience you prefer, you'll find it right here. Click. War Thunder has authentic sound effects, followed with beautiful music, and to top it off, look at these beautiful, stunning graphics. If you've got the hardware, why not scale it all the way up to 4K? The game offers a wide variety of vehicles over the last 100 years. My personal favorite, the T-34 for the motherland. All of these amazing things, and top it off, it will cost you absolutely nothing. Hey, what are you waiting for? Follow the link in the description to get War Thunder on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. And join the fight yourself. I'll be there. Will you? So, to level up your MIOs, what you have to do is put in funding. And you can give funding by producing of certain planes. You can see this, 0.28 funds per day, because we're making Gloucester Gladiators. You can see in the production, which is right at the bottom here. And we're just producing these, and you can see the MIO here is Supermarine. So, investing into production is awesome. The other way you can invest into funds is by using them as a research team. So let's just say we were to research the new improved small airframe. We research, select Supermarine, and on the completion of this research, only the completion, it will give you 1,000 funds. Can you see that right at the bottom? 1,000 funds on completion. However, this will take a total of 1,000 days. So this is not a good use of my time. Let's keep things simple. A little bit of artillery, a little bit of support equipment. We don't need the tanks. We'll finish off the boats. We'll get rid of the bombers, but we'll keep investing into the fighters because we need to invest as much funding as possible. Boom, boom, and get the mills running and the civs running. And Britain starts off with unlimited convoys. Kid you not, 1,000? Why so many? I don't know. What we'll do is just make unlimited amount of destroyers. The only thing we're really going to run out of is manpower. And the first thing we're going to invest into is range improvements, giving us extra range, and we can invest that into Supermarine, which gives them extra 500 funding on completion. And off we go. 8 mils now investing into these fighters. So what we need to do now is hop into our country, select the MIO, and then we can see the level of funding it's getting. If you look here, you can see the funding now is 1.9 funds per day. Plus, about to gain 500 funds in 8, 7, 6 days when the research is complete. Boom. And you can see now 82% towards leveling up. Funds are XP, and this is the skill level of the MIO. Level it up, and every time you level up, you'll gain one of these trait points. So we're going to focus on air attack. What gives air attack? Well, machine guns, but also cannons, and cannons give a juicier amount. So in this case, we're going to go for them. In this case, cannons. Research this early. Cost a lot of time, but we're investing into our aircraft, so it'll be worth it in the long run. Chief of the Air Force. We need air XP. Air reformer for the extra XP. Ugh. The doctrines are worth it, but now you can't upgrade your planes as easily with XP, so it's kind of not as worth it as it once was, but we need the XP to get a better fighter. The MIO has been leveled up, unlocking a new trait slot. So what we want to do is work down from here, gain this bonus, and then this bonus. So in this case, we just need to work down the tech tree. And we have to choose between air attack or air defense and agility. We'll go for this one. And what we can do now is assign the MIO and upgrade the aircraft in question. But what we'll do is make a new model. In this case, auto-generate. Is that going to be okay? Yeah, I think it will be. And then we'll also pop on some drop tanks as well. And then assign the MIO, which you can see it gives these bonuses. But it will cost you a little 5 air XP. Totally worth it. Air attack is coming. But for now, we'll just make some of these easy flyboys. Discontinue you and take advantage of you with some really good stats. And another level up for the MIO. Oh, it's actually for my Navy this time. Don't really care too much about this one. Do you know what I've realized? I've got a lot of old fighters that I actually don't care that much about. So do you know what I could do? Disband them and then sell them. Add equipment to market. And yes, the old fighters max out and sell them at a high price. Yeah. They're not going to be cheap. These are British RAF planes. And of course, and the Dutch, as well as the Belgians, want to buy them. Actually, they're insanely popular. So do the French. Okay, wow. And there's me thinking they were bad. Definitely not bad. Everyone's buying them. Even the Americans are buying them. Giving away our trade secrets to the Pentagon. Nice. So if you're not familiar with the British strategy, you go home defense, which gives you a little bit extra war support. Then you send an attaché to the Republicans. That gives us extra war support. And with that, we can jump onto a super early partial mobilization. And the economy has woken up and we're preparing for war really early. Very un-British-like of me. Just realized there's a bunch of equipment that I can sell. Tanks? Yeah, we don't need those. And we've got a lot of convoys too. Yeah, I'm going to sell a bunch of them. Supermarine has leveled up once again. Now we have the option to progress further, and what we need is this, so we need to go for this one first. What we can also do is upgrade our planes as well. Boom. And then if you look really closely, by comparing the two, the new plane is this top one, and the old one is this bottom one. You can see that the air attack is slightly higher with the different plane because we're taking advantage of the MIO bonuses. Cannons have been unlocked. This is awesome. So what we can do now, V3, and then we can hop on some big fat cannons. And you can see the amount of air attack now doubles, but it's going to go significantly higher when we stack on top the MIO bonuses. So now we're finally getting some deadly air attack. Another research slot, super important, because what we're going to do with that is research air ahead of time. But who cares? We're going to gain funding, so we'll take advantage of it. Supermarine leveled up once again. We're getting so close. Reliability bonus and agility. Yes, one more away from the super bonus. Survivability studies or upgrades possible. However, we have reached the maximum weight. If we did want to add on some armor plates or self-sealing, it would put us overweight. Oh no, we're just at weight. Can just barely take off. That is acceptable. It's time. So as I said before, this is not intentional. This is way too high. This will make my fighters just brutally strong. We're going to gain air dominance with this at lightning speed. Yeah, let's just do it. So, air attack. Let's look at the old plane. The old plane had 29.4 air attack. The new plane has 43.4. Just stupid. Yeah, guys, I get it. This is just numbers. Don't get too excited over numbers, but hey, just look at the numbers. They're big numbers, okay? Who likes big numbers? Please like this video if you like big numbers. Oh, no. Please don't take the Sudetan. No, what bad things could happen? Oh, no. Okay, we've got a bigger engine now. So that means we can put on more cannons. And that means that percentage multiplier goes even higher. From 43 air attack to 63. That's insane. I love it. Right, we got a brand new fighter now. And we'll just go for the next one immediately because why not? And it is the Spitfire. The early phase of the war. Can I make a difference? You know what? I'm actually going to try though. Oh, well, we tried. East Africa, completed it. North Africa. Hey, we're working on it, okay? And the Alps getting dominated. And the air battle begins. So let's see what the stats difference is here. So we'll wait a few ticks and you can see the ratios are incredibly in our favor. And you can see right now we outgun them in basically everything. We have more agility, which is surprising because usually the cannons reduce your agility and the speed's better. The air attack obviously is better. And we are just completely dominating. Air doctrines are a thing, right? Yep. Oh, we almost got all the way to the bottom in one go. That was nice. And still, the ratios are in my favor. However, the Germans are making ground, even though they're losing the air war. Oh, the ratios. Look at that. 1 to 25, 21 to 0, 26 to 0. Okay, so you tend to find at this point they're using their old planes now. The new planes have all been destroyed and dominated, and they're just using their old ones. As you can see now, the ratios are incredibly in my favor. To be honest, at this point, making actual proper fighters now is not really worth it. You're better off making bombers. The German advance has stopped. Stalemate is what we've got, and very good air ratios. Pretty much the Axis Air Force is defeated. Any invasion attempt now ain't gonna happen. Operation Valentine gives the ability to occupy the Faroe Islands. And there we go. Denmark expelled. Another part of the world is flying the Union Jack. And there's a lot of those. Yep, their air force is completely defeated right now. We're kicking some serious ass. This is where we spit out fighter bombers. Hey, but we're not done yet. Want an extra 50% air attack? Upgrade all the boyos? Oh, I don't mind if I do. So what's the numbers, Dave? Show us the juicy numbers. So if we were to have a regular old Spitfire with this modification, it would have a total of 40 air attack. Just 40. Ugh, pathetic. Then we add Supermarine on. Boom. 82 air attack. I guess this is the equivalent of like almost like a tank's cannon mounted to the wings of the plane, hitting with so much force and firepower and piercing, you could down any plane in a single shot. That is pretty intense. I like it. I think they lost their air force a long time ago, and right now they're just kind of building new planes as they go, and well, this is the outcome. Complete annihilation. Let's see if this number can go any lower. So 90, 80, 70, 60. Okay, their air force is getting lower and lower. I don't know where the planes are coming from, though. So we look at Intel and look at their air force. Total planes of the Luftwaffe is 133. I love the fact that it summarizes the bomber, even though they've got 0. Yes. Okay, let's help out the other brothers now. Go here. Cast strike. Oosh. And of course, Tobruk can never be taken directly. You just go around the outside. What impact is the Air Force having here? Reducing their defense by 42%. That's insane. So most of these are fighters. They're not fighter bombers. However, the penalty is still big. So we're dominating. The divisions aren't impressive either. They're just this. Little bit of artillery. Just a little bit. Libyad. Done. All right, fighter bombers have arrived. Rocket boyos go into the Alpine region and do damage. All right, off you go. Let's see the cast damage. Never too high. You can never really do a lot of damage in one cast tick. However, this will slowly bleed them apart. Yeah, we're slowly dealing damage here. And the outcome is lower stats. See, there's no way you can make just looking at numbers on the screen interesting, guys. I'm doing my absolute best, okay? I'm trying, okay? Alpine dominance, almost 4,000 planes, and the cast damage is pretty intense. I think it's kind of funny when you buy from the market, because look here, Sweden's offering me 16,000, almost 17,000 guns, but then you sort by market, and then you can see that France is offering one old World War I bayonet rifle, and so is Portugal. Why? Anyway, thank you, Sweden. I appreciate the guns. So, Supermarine. I always want to say submarine. No, it's not. Supermarine can now select a policy. So, you thought these bonuses were good? Well, they're about to get a lot better. So, we can have speed that increases production cost. That's kind of decent. This one increases the research time when you use this MIO by 20%. It's kind of strange because we've kind of already used it at the minute. It's kind of already out of date. I guess if we want jet engines, it's pretty good. 5% agility. Okay, that's kind of cool. Production, minus 5%. That's actually really good. Extra funds. It's kind of late because we've already done the trait. So why would you get this one now? Extra production efficiency cap. That's kind of good. Less resources needed. That actually can be quite OP late game. Extra reliability is also nice. And once again, another one that increases research contribution by 20%. I don't know why you would two of the same. The two here that are standout winners are the agility as well as the production cost. And production is definitely something I'm investing into at the moment. I want lots and lots of planes. So what we could do here is go into the MIO, change the policy towards production costs. Then we can also go for air production, which reduces the cost by a further 10%. Then we also get this bonus from Sweden, which reduces production cost of fighters by 8%. And that means our fighters now are just really dirty cheap. Okay, they're pretty expensive to begin with because they've got rockets on them and big fat engines. However, this makes them super cost effective. Airports. France is going to turn into the next air base. Then exercise all the planes. That's right. Not only do divisions need to do star jumps, so do the planes. Germans just naturally opening a new front line every 5 minutes, even though they've not closed their existing front lines. Classic AI. The new airbase, which is now known as Southern France. All right, let's go. Oh, look at all these planes. Then we'll prioritize for cast. And off you go. And the cast damage now should be insane. These numbers never get as high as they used to, but this is pretty sweet, though. Oh, just chewing through the front line here. Ooh, are we going to go for a Alps encirclement? Is that going to be a thing? Oh. So with this, you don't really need to micro. You just need to kind of like tell them to go to the north, go to the south, and then the cast damage will kind of do the rest. The fall of Rome. Incompetent speedrun. I capitulated Italy before they even had the civil war. I never even knew you could even do that. It is now possible with the next expansion. Put it that way. So now the cast damage we're dealing is huge on all the front. You never get the big cast numbers like you used to, though. So you always see like 2 or 3 or 4 hits per tick. Overall, it's not massive damage. Oh, we had a 5 there for a second. Pop. I know for declare we have peace in our time by creating the anti-Soviet Union buffer ally. It's not really a buffer. It's kind of a corridor. Hey, Soviet Union, you be very bad boy. We have reached peak plane. I don't even think we need armor on this. No, I don't think we even do. I think we just go for extra range. Yeah, we do. Oh, air attack 98. That is the spiciest one of them all with jet engines. Wait, no, it gets spicier. Extra bonuses. Unthinkable. Very thinkable today. We really did think about it. And fly, my pretties. I think we're about 10k cast, right? Yeah, about 8,000. Pretty close. 2 front war. We've kind of tried to make a corridor on each other here. Which is the stronger corridor? The allied one or the Comintern one? Place your bets in the comment section. Oh, this is kind of funny. So Soviets were like, you know what? Norwegian land, that is our clay. Apart from this, the Republic of the Sampi. Stalin, very passionate about Sampi independence. And Denmark is independent, but it's still the protectorate of Denmark. Whoosh. What are the casualties, Dave? 2.4, 2.5 million. And we're losing a lot too because we're battle planning. Meanwhile, Japan versus China. China lost 5 million. Japan lost 2.3 million. That's a really bad Japan. Republic in Italy declared war on France. The one time we don't get a civil war in Italy, he ends up joining the Japanese faction. Perpetual fascism in Italy. Like real life. Pop. I was going to do a push through Manchuria, but then my good American buddies made a landing here, so I'll take advantage of that, thanks. And to make sure this invasion is a success, 6,000 casts. You think that'll be enough? You think that's enough? Oh my... Oh, look at the ratios. Okay, the Japanese planes are absolutely terrible. GG. Well, no doubt about it, we definitely created an interesting world. From historical, USA occupying Japan, to the UK occupying Italy and the Soviet Union. Then we've got some interesting border gore here. We have 2 Finlands. One is a monarchy and one of them's a democracy. And of course, the Republic of the Sampi, which are communists, apparently. No, you know what? This world could be better. Annex India and Australia as well. Perfection. Hey, if you want to support my content, like and subscribe would be really helpful. You want to see more of my stuff? That's how you do it. Have a good day, lads. I love you. Bye-bye. Don't forget that War Thunder is a game with literally hundreds of vehicles you can drive, fly, and sail. Drop in, have fun. Believe me, you'll be missing out if you don't give it a try. Download War Thunder for free on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation using the link in the description. And I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Thank you for watching. Do you want more? Oh, YouTube's giving you more. Give this one a click. This is the next video.